Yes, Ram Mandir has arrived. But no, it is not over. The enemies of Bharat have not disappeared. They are here, waiting for their next opportunity to hurt India, to make her bleed. And it is your responsibility to protect her. Because perhaps today, India needs you more than ever before. The construction of Ram Mandir was very emotional for many Hindus, but what's even more important is to keep it safe, keep it protected, and keep it away from violence. But it's not going to be easy. As the Ram Mandir has finally surfaced, the Western colonial criminal states and others seem to be provoking India's minorities. They are doing it through their media outlets, which they have used as a weapon against India for a very long time. Want to know what I mean by that? See this. This. And this. It goes on and on. If India can fight this battle well, it can avoid violence. And yes, we want to keep violence away. The time has come to use the power of truth to respond to the Western colonial criminal states. Today, we are announcing the biggest documentary project on the Ram Mandir in Ayodhya. And you, viewers, have a golden opportunity, a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to participate in it. Yes, we know what we are working on. It is a story that needs to be told. It is a story that needs to be heard, not just by Indians, but by people all over the world. A story that explains India's intellectual traditions in the temple's architecture, a story that digs deep into the engineering brilliance of the temple, a story that digs deep into the history of Ram Mandir in a way that has never been done before, a story that explores the brutal Islamization of various parts of India, a story that examines the behavior of the global conquest-seeking religions and their track record like never before. The task is huge, but we are ready for it. Interviewing subject experts, scholars, archaeologists, meeting some of India's most prominent personalities involved in the journey of building the temple, researching, and of course, traveling in India and around the world to connect the dots of the story. So on this occasion, we are announcing the fundraiser for this biggest documentary project. After careful calculations, the budget for an hour-long documentary is estimated to be around 43 lakhs or around $52,000. The quality will be perhaps better or at least similar to what one usually sees on Netflix. We will be using the latest technology to present a story that will be cherished by future generations. It will be published in multiple Indian languages, in English, and in several European languages too. Most importantly, I will make sure that it is played in schools and in universities in the West and elsewhere. There is perhaps no better way to set the record straight in places where twisted narratives usually originate. And that is why we want to distribute this documentary in the heart of the academic world. The first contribution for this project has already been made. 51,000 rupees from me and my husband Anurag, who is a Hindu man from India. Are you ready to join us on this journey? So here are the details that you may need. Paytm, Google Pay, UPI, Patreon or PayPal. Choose what you are comfortable with, and if none of this works for you, send us an email.
मेरे प्यारे देशवासियों, we know what this story means for Bharat. Perhaps this is our civilization's biggest story.
It is a story of Sanatan Dharma and its resilience against the invasive global conquest-seeking forces. And yes, it needs to be told in a majestic way. We are ready to do that. We are devoted to this project now. The story of Bhagavan Ram and the temple in Ayodhya. The story that will be a landmark event in the history of India. A story that will win hearts and will send a message of peace. Don't you want Indians to feel safer? Don't you want Ram Temple to be safer? Don't you want India and the world to be safer? Yes, you have the temple. Now come, protect your heritage and protect your temple. Jai Siya Ram.